How you doing, guy? I'm hungry. Yeah.
Oh, hello there. So we have finished the first part of our day over at Magic Kingdom. We're now heading into Epcot for our first food and wine festival.
We are hungry.
Yes.
So let's go.
Yeah. This is our first experience going through the new entry with the security being in a different spot. And so now we were able to get right off the monorail. And if you check one of our older vlogs when we were here, the one really big drawback we had was that the security here at Epcot was not great. But this is really awesome. We walked right off.
Like, that was glorious.
Yeah. We walked right off the monorail. We don't have to go through security again since we've gone through it this morning when we entered into Magic Kingdom. And even it looks just like it's all spaced out better. There's more people. They're doing a really good job of kind of restructuring this. I think it's gonna take a while. Like I think it's gonna end up taking a while, but
Bravo, Disney. Good on you.
good job.
We just discovered there's a little passport thing, and I got excited because it has stickers, so you can mark your progress.
You can rank them as well.
Yes. It has all the different destinations and what they, like, where they are and what they have. So at the donut box, there's a sweet corn fritter and strawberry dusted yeast donut holes. So I think that's pretty exciting.
We have our passports. We are at Epcot. I think, oh my goodness, I just smelled a something yummy. I think we are going to go to the Coastal Eats region over by the land.
Active Eats and Coastal Eats.
Awesome. We are so hungry. I just keep thinking, we are so hungry. We are so hungry. We are so hungry. It's weird to see like all the demo and the walls.
Wait, was that called?
And the no fountain. Like, look. Yeah, that's where the Starbucks was, and then behind that was Club Cool, and it's just going away. Aiden is less affected by the change.
Yeah, I'm just hiccuping.
Here's our first stop, Flavors from Fire.
So we have a smokehouse blended burger, smoked corned beef, charred chimichurri skirt steak, and chocolate picante.
Yep.
I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, but I really like that. The chip adds a really nice just crunch to the end of it. Same with the fondue, just nice texture. So what do you think, Dad?
Same. I would say, if anything, maybe just a tiny bit more salt. But I like the oniony flavor, like a little oniony, a little mushroomy. Yeah, it's really good. And you're right, putting the one little chip on it gives it that little crunch is really good.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, Aiden?
Really good.
That burger was really good. I like a sharper blue cheese, so I wish I had just a little bit more salt, but as far as a first bite for food and wine, delicious.
With the Impossible Burger first.
Really good. I liked it more than the other one.
I didn't, because I thought that was seasoned better, but I thought that the other burger, I like the flavors better. That has very like Asian inspired flavors.
It's weird.
And so that I didn't like.
It's not meat. My brain thinks it's meat, but then it doesn't taste like meat.
So that was like the Impossible Burger though. Like I had the Impossible Whopper, and that tasted more like meat than the Impossible Whopper did. That tasted like a real burger, right?
The
So that was good.
Whopper tasted like it tasted like we've stopped.
What? No.
What's on top of it?
The Impossible Whopper tasted like a Whopper.
Yeah.
They made really sure to make sure it tasted like a Whopper. That is very peppery.
Yeah.
Loaded mac and cheese.
So loaded mac and cheese.
Very peppery.
What did you think of that?
It has like, it's very peppery, but it adds like a nice kick, and the breadcrumbs are really, really good. I know some people don't like breadcrumbs on their mac and cheese, but that's good.
I didn't like the loaded mac and cheese as much as I thought I would. I like that crab cake.
Crab cake is a
Hold on, I haven't tried a crab cake yet.
It has like a sort of like a guacamole type. That's what the brand is. And then
Oh, it's like an avocado.
I mean,
Aioli, because we are
there's
fancy
a lot-
people.
Yeah, I recommend like try the crab cake alone, and then try it with all the crunchy like
Yeah.
there's like bean sprouts around it. The bean sprouts and stuff.
I can see why that's like a lot of people like that. That's really.
Yeah, that's gotten really, really good reviews this year, and again, I can see why. I can see the loaded mac and cheese. I mean, it's just about gone. It's nice and creamy. I just don't like how peppery it is.
Here's the thing that I like about this is portion size. The
Yeah.
two burgers are really small, whereas this was a big portion, and they all were about $5. So I like the portion size you get for this is really good.
Yeah.
And then the kombucha flight, you got a green apple, a pineapple passion fruit, and a ginger lemon. My favorite, I think Aiden agrees, is the green apple.
for sure.
I'm not a big fan of ginger kombuchas in general, but the pineapple one is really good. The ginger one's good, not my favorite. I like the green apple.
Aiden?
Yeah, same. My order goes like this. One,
All right.
best, second best, third best.
Awesome. So we'll finish this and off we go. So we're on our way to Mouse Gear and we're talking about all of the things that we have had so far. So far, my favorite thing is the crab cake, which is funny because it's not something that I would usually go for or go to, but I really, really liked it.
Now, I really like the mac and cheese. Here's the one thing. It being a food festival and I know I'm gonna eat like a bunch of different things, I like spicy. And if I was just gonna eat that as like a meal, I'd love it. But the spiciness was so overpowering that
Yeah.
it's
peppery.
it's influencing the flavor of like the other stuff I'm trying to eat, and that I didn't quite like.
So we are heading to Mouse Gear to get our magnets and then see where our stomachs take us. Where are we at?
Australia.
Gorgeous day today. There's not a whole lot of crowds.
And it's warm.
Yeah,
It's cold right now at home.
chilled. Chilly.
It's like 30 degrees.
yeah.
So all of a sudden it's 80 here and we're in shorts and a t-shirt. I was excited this morning.
All right, so we have stopped at the Australia Pavilion and Aiden requested a lamb chop, and so a lamb chop he shall have.
Really good. There is a lot going on there.
In a great way.
Yeah. The meat's super tender. There's like a sweetness to it,
Yeah.
and then there's like a.
Aiden's already devout.
Yeah.
I know it's Australia, but there's like a Mexican kind of flavor to it. I can't tell what that is.
Yeah. I'm not a sweet potato fan.
Oh, I bet you that's what
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
tasting, like the sweet potato part of it.
Okay, so that happened.
Why don't we go get?
Let's just leave.
Why don't we go get a napkin there?
We have popped right from Australia over to the refreshment port booth, and we are going to try the duck confit poutine with fig demi sauce and truffle brie cheese fondue. Aiden really liked the lamb chop at Australia. I'm still sticking with the crab cake. What's your favorite so far, Mare?
I really liked the mac and cheese and the Impossible Burger.
Huh. Interesting. We're about to be poutine in our mouth.
So-
took the joke. Insta. Artsy and fartsy. Like 3 minutes later. 3 minutes later.
That was good.
Save our points.
Beat?
Very good. It was. It's very salty in a good way. They put some extra of the granulated salt on there. The mixture of it's very hearty, very rich flavoring, which I really like. I really like it. That might be my new favorite of everything we've tried so far today.
Yeah, there was like a sweetness too from the fig that I wasn't necessarily expecting. So it's savory with a little bit of sweet. It's rich, very rich. But $9, I mean, we all just got 3, 4, 5 bites. So that's not bad.
Give me what's your take on the steak first?
Really good. Really good, yeah. For $7, a really good steak. And a good size.
Yeah, and the temperature was good. It was a good medium rare, nice and tender.
Nice and seasoned. Very, very, very good. And then the soup was just very hearty.
Yeah, it's the kind of soup where you want to wrap yourself up in buffalo plaid, sit by a fire, and eat that soup. It will absolutely fill you up on the Canadian winter night. That's what that soup is.
Exactly.
Aiden, what about the soup?
Really good. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
What'd you like about it?
The mix of cheddar and bacon really went well together. And like, yeah, it was nice and hearty.
Yeah, that's one that we're going to be trying to recreate this winter.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's check out the apple orchard.
So off we go to the next spot. I think we're gonna try to go to the Appleseed Orchard. One of the things, we've had a lot of the savory stuff, so now all of a sudden we're sitting there going, all right, we need a little balance of it with the sweet. So I think we're gonna try and see if we can get some sweet stuff here at the Appleseed Orchard, which is in the Canada Pavilion. Oh, it smells like apples in here. It smells like an apple orchard.
If you don't know, this is where they usually would have the O Canada Circle Vision movie. And you can still see the screens, but they
Make it look like a big top, which is cool.
Canopy.
Apple pie. There's like whole apples like in the bottom.
What's on top?
Apple, it's like crumbs that they put on apple pie.
Yeah?
I don't know if you're gonna be able to drink it. They just move all the cup.
He's nothing if not ambitious.
All the cup you take this one.
We like the frozen apple pie. The little crumbly, like crumble bits. You should probably mix in. Oh, it's pie filling on the bottom.
On the bottom is apple.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's apples with pie filling. It's a pie filling apple.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. After all the savory, heavy, rich stuff that we've had, that was a nice, Wreck-It Ralph over there. It was a good, refreshing break.
Totally not what I was expecting. It's like basically just crunchy on the outside, and then it's like melted cheese on the inside. It's like almost like a breaded breadstick. I'm glad I tried it, but
Yeah.
it's not like we'll come back tomorrow, and I don't think I would necessarily. This isn't what I'm gonna get again.
And I like no.
Not bad. Interesting. It's
There's
different.
not a lot to it.
No.
I really like the bread, but I don't think the cheese adds to it. It's a really good roll, but it's all right. I mean, it's the first thing that I've tried where I've been like, oh, okay. So,
Well, we are same reaction.
yeah.
So good. I'm a huge pot roast fan, and like it's very much like pot roast.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
Especially
is
being
pot roast.
on the mashed potatoes, and it's got the carrots and the gravy and stuff. Yeah, it tastes.
Yeah,
It's interesting that it's a Belgian dish. It's almost
Yeah.
like American.
yeah. I think it's good. I would go other places before I came back for this, but I would come back.
What about you, A?
Yeah, I would. I don't know. Yeah, just like Mom said, there's places that it's no duck poutine, but it's good.
I don't know. I really, really like it.
No, I zoned out.
This kid is trying to think of a poutine joke. No. That's it.
You wanted the Italy with ravioli.
It's time to be more active. Too much rich food. We had a very successful afternoon at the Food and Wine Festival. We worked our way through about half, and we're gonna come back tomorrow, go through the other half. My number one was the crab cake. What was your favorite?
That's a hard one. I think my number one, and I'll kind of caveat it, my number one was probably the mac and cheese, but it was the kind of thing where I didn't like it as much since we were tasting everything else, but I think I might actually get it again tomorrow, just because if I have me eating it just myself, it's spicy enough that I like it, but I didn't like that it overpowered everything else I was eating around it.
Aiden, what's your number one?
Duck poutine.
Good. And Mare, what's your number one so far?
I have two.
Okay. What's your number one and number two?
I really liked the what was the pot roasty thing
From Belgium?
The braised
Yeah,
The braised beef?
I really
Wow.
liked that.
Oh.
All right.
And
Late finisher.
that and the mac and cheese.
Okay.
Cheese, okay.
And then on the other side, I would say the only thing I just didn't understand was the Brazilian cheese bread.
Yeah, it was,
I was surprised.
a lot of people seem that they really like that, but it was just, I wouldn't get it
had a
again.
weird texture.
I wouldn't get it again.
But I think overall, I think we had a really, really good experience. Very excited to come back to tomorrow.
Yeah, I already know stuff I want
Yeah,
to
there's,
try.
Yeah.
there's a bunch of other
Yeah.
things I know I want to try. There's a couple things, like I said, the mac and cheese I might try to get again. Definitely like that.
I know there's the teriyaki bun in the Japan Pavilion that I really, really, really want to try.
So for now, we are going to end this segment of our Food and Wine Festival visit here. We are going to be taking the Skyliner for the first time, heading on over to Hollywood Studios to go to Galaxy's Edge, and this man's gonna pilot the Millennium Falcon. Okay.
And probably cry.
Tonight.
Yes.
What?
And so
Going on a tonight?
Aiden just found out that we're gonna go to Galaxy's Edge tonight.
Well, I know we're going to Galaxy's Edge, but I didn't know we were going to go on.
Oh yeah. So stay tuned to our next episode for that. And with that,
We invite you to set your imaginations free.
Bye.